Alright, so in true pussy-ass fashion, I have rat hold my stack at the top right table and bounce to a different table. Just how I roll, you know. Standard stuff on the bottom two tables. Ass end straight on the left. Just give it up. Nothing more to do there. And what to bet? Pretty dry flop. We're likely to have the best hand most of the time. I'm just going to bet about 7.2 here. And no action. No acciones. Bottom right, this big blind is extremely loose. He's V-pipping at 55. It's not going to get involved. That might be a little bit on the nitty side, possibly. But I just hate playing hands out of position to players with no fold button. One of my pet peeves and shit. Should be most PLO players' pet peeve, I would argue. ISO'd the top left. We got a pretty raggy flop, and I'm just going to put in a c-bet. Sort of one stab c-bet here. And we take it down. So with 5-6, 5-6, I'm really trying to knock out bigger pocket pairs pre-flop with a raise. It's good for you. It helps you avoid getting oversetted. You're going to flop a set about 1 in 4, and if you can get out hands like 10s, jacks, 8s, 9s, it's a good result for you when you do flop a set. Here I'm not going to c-bet this board. Since I got check 2 twice and it turns an ace, I may put a bet in here. I think I will. It snapped. I know very little about this player, and yeah, he just took a real, super douchebag, tricky, trappy, gay line. Gay in the sense of just sort of something I dislike, not in the sense of two people who are engaging in acts of love / romance who happen to be of the same sex. That's totally fine with me. But his play, 13 pokers play, is not fine with me. Hence the G word. Standard open on the top right. We got an 80-0 here on the button that flats us in position, and I'm just not going to burn a c-bet here on that texture. Question to overcall these queens in the bottom left. Original raiser is c-betting 80%, so we're going to be able to profitably check raise a bunch of flops. Maybe not three-way, actually. This might have been a bad call. Yeah, well, whatever. There's nothing we can do about it now. We have blockers to the nut straight here. We have one second nut flush blocker also, and top 2 pair. Hoping to get to showdown here. If he bets here, we're going to have to make a decision since it's somewhat unlikely he would have the hand he's repping. And he does put a bet in. Small sample size on him. I only have about 10 hands on him. He's played 8 of the 10. I really want to snap him. I think I am going to snap him. Yeah. Just the way that hand played out, it just didn't make a ton of sense for him to be betting that river, especially with the knowledge of the exposed cards we have here. Or not exposed cards, but our whole cards that take away from a lot of the combinations that he'd be value betting there. Pretty simple stuff. There's nothing heroic about that at all. To c-bet here 4-way is the question. I am going to go ahead and put a bet in. Sucks to get raised here. I would like to knock out a couple of the guys that have position on me, though. In position player calls. We bink. We have the redraw. And I see no other reason, or no reason not to just pot this out. Out of position, we don't really want to be screwing around and doing anything weird there. Let's go back to that river hand, or the river call hand. Yeah, so he had showdown value there, and he decided to turn his hand into a bluff. I don't really blame him the way the action went. It's not that bad. Just so happened that we were able to call him. So yeah, anybody looking to play this level of PLO, if you play solid, you'll make money in the long run, but you will run worse than you ever thought possible due to extremely high VPIPs and players who really, really, really dislike folding their hands. But if you can withstand all of this shit retarded variance that you're going to run into and not tilt and continue to do your best to get your money in good, play for all-in EV, you'll do pretty well, I think. Why am I like fucking I don't know why I'm saying this like anybody's going to watch this video or anything, but just sort of thinking out loud.